Hey, what's going on? Back at it today. I got a question is what do I do my first day on the mat? And I was trying to think of what is the best way to answer this question, because there are some things that I wished I would have known before I showed up. So, hey, if you are doing a gi class, if your first class is going to be a gi class, I would recommend you go online and look up out of the thousand videos that are online on how to tie your jiu-jitsu belt, so you don't look like that weird guy with the belt sticking straight up and down, you know, but you actually kind of look like you did some research and, you know, to know how to tie a belt. So go look up a video how to tie a belt so you can tie your belt. Another thing is also learn how to fold your gi, you know, so especially if you're doing gi class, learn how to tuck it in correctly, how to tie your belt, just so you don't look like the brand new person. You're gonna be the brand new person, but you know, you look like, you know a little bit of something, right? Also, when they say line up, you end up at the very end. So you line up at the very end. I'd be conscious of that and watching. So if the head professor says, hey, everybody line up against the wall, I don't know how every school does it, I'm sure some schools are just different, but look where the upper belts are. So if you see a brown, purple, and blue on one end, you just run to the very other side and get at the very end of the line, because there's been so many times where the brand new person will say line up and they try to line up at the very front of the line or in the middle. So just know right now, you line up at the very end. It just cuts out the embarrassment. Okay, so if you're going to no-gi classes, I would recommend you wear, women just wear, what are those things called? Like spandex pants. But for guys, I would wear spats. They're like the guy form of spandex pants with shorts. Make sure your shorts don't have pockets, okay? And if you can avoid wearing a regular t-shirt, do so. If you can find like a stretchy shirt, we call it rash guards. So if you can find a rash guard, do that. But if you don't have a rash guard, then just find one of those workout shirts that breathe real good. I don't know what they're called. They're just a nice workout shirt. So if you have to wear basketball shorts, man, I guess wear them. I would try to find shorts without pockets as soon as possible. So, and then lastly, I would definitely recommend wearing a mouth guard. Some people don't wear mouth guards because they struggle with breathing and stuff. And honestly, when you don't wear a mouth guard, you breathe a whole lot better. But there's been so many times where my teeth have just smacked and my tongue gets smacked on my mouth. And I would rather my tongue get stuck between teeth and a mouth guard, or my teeth smack a mouth guard rather than teeth on teeth. And I've been hit right in the mouth too, and I liked whenever I hit a mouth guard instead of my teeth on my lip. So I think those are some very good oh man, also for your first day, I don't know if your school will allow rolling. Some schools don't do rolling your first day, and some do. I know the school that we go to does. So your first day, you will learn technique, and then drilling and rounds start. Man, just be like, hey, I want to start in this position. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am just learning. I would just encourage that more than going like, okay, we're just gonna fight right now. And some people may be like, I'm just gonna fight anyways and do your thing. But I would say, hey, can I just drill what we just learned? Can we just go over what I just learned? Because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, dude, another thing. Don't wear socks on the mat. Take your socks off. Don't wear socks. And don't wear shoes on the mat. And some schools, I don't know if they require it, but some schools like you, they bow before they walk on the mat also. So I'll just be mindful of the culture of the gym. Be mindful of where to line up at. Learn how to tie your belt. Learn how to fold your gi top. No socks on the mat. Get a mouth guard. For guys, you can just wear shorts without pockets, and then I recommend spats underneath those. Long sleeve, rash guard, short sleeve, whatever. You don't want to wear a t-shirt. The same for girls. You want to wear a rash guard top and your spandexy stuff, you know. But you want to dress appropriately before your first day. I'm not saying go buy showy roll or any of the most expensive stuff. You want to look presentable, and you also want to look like you've done some homework before you showed up on the mat. But all right, hope I didn't miss anything. If I did, please leave in the comments below. Till next time.